have joined the Antisocial Network.
Yeah. Mask up, stay 6 feet apart.
Yeah, right.
All right. Should we move on to Lisa?
Yes, thank
We've
you.
got Barefoot in the Park, and the backup is The Way We Were.
Yes. Okay, well, I liked both of these for different reasons. The Way We Were, because I mean, for God's sakes, it's Streisand and Redford at they were just amazing in that. The way they the way they fought each other, the way they loved each other. I just enjoyed that whole movie. And then, but I chose Barefoot in the Park as my primary because it was my first Robert Redford movie. I absolutely fell in love with him, of course, because oh, gorgeous. But viewing it now as opposed to when I first saw it when I was a kid, wow. Because now what I see is that eventually he's going to have her ass committed.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
I wanted to
she
strangle Jane Fonda's character in this movie.
Oh,
Right, right.
yeah, absolutely.
Like she would
I
not
love
let him
Jane
go to
Fonda.
work.
Sandy dealing with that.
Yeah. Yeah, and eventually his corporate lawyer, his New York lawyer lifestyle is going to definitely, if he doesn't, in Mad Men, when they show that thing where the girl's having the affair with the guy on the train, and then it turns out that her husband had her committed and gave her electroshock therapy to make her stop cheating on him. Yeah, I kind of feel like Robert Redford's character would eventually do that to Jane Fonda's character.
Or simply divorce.
Well,
Yep.
yeah, but
That's
she was
my
nuts.
Well,
that's
first she said,
that's my
promise,
theory.
promise we'll never divorce. We'll kill ourselves first. And then about 15, 20 minutes later, she's demanding a divorce.
Right. And then the whole thing, but the thing that I felt that caught my fancy when I first saw it was when she comes out of the hotel room, she's chasing him down to the elevator, and she says, "I can't remember the exact line, but basically it's like, did I tell you I'm only 15?"
Yeah.
And all these people are on the elevator just staring at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's when they come off the elevator and they're going into their room, and she's just playing.
I'm just sitting there thinking about how John said how he rates his movies, and I'll be honest, I'm going, do I want to take Jane Fonda or Souls at Night when she was actually acting pretty good, or just Barefoot in the Park when she's eye candy? So I was torn. I was flipping a coin, and she came in behind it as the eye candy.
Yeah. I have a theory though. That's kind of why I picked our Souls at Night too, though, is because my theory is they got divorced at the end of Barefoot in the Park. They eventually got divorced, went and lived their separate lives with their own families. Somehow ended up in the same neighborhood though, and then they met again in Our Souls at Night. Like I think it's like supposed to be like a completion thing.
They met again in about 3 other movies between those though too.
Well, I find it funny. Lisa likes the one where Redford in The Way We Were, deadbeat dad and adulterer. That's his character.
I know,
deadbeat
right?
dad
That was a good
adulterer.
movie though.
It was a good movie, but
I have a feeling. I don't know if Neil Simon can write for women. Going back to Barefoot in the Park.
Well, Streisand thought he was somebody that he wasn't, and she kept trying to imagine him this way, and it's like there really never was the way they were, because the way they were was completely different in reality. Because he was more he didn't understand why she was so freaking serious about her political position, and it was just not a great fit. And
I feel like Barefoot in the Park was like kind of like a. I mean, I feel like Larry David and Jerry Seinfeld kind of used it in some of their episodes because there's a lot of little things in that movie that it makes it almost like an hour and a half long Seinfeld episode.
I feel like it's like a cross between Bewitched and Dharma Grey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the 5 flights of stairs to go to their apartment, that's such like a Seinfeld thing.
That's so hilarious.
The crazy foreigner neighbor, that something the Seinfeld had to pull from for a lot of their side characters. Like
that's like Dr.
almost
Bombay
perfect.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I love
I'm
that
glad
guy,
you
though.
brought him up because I thought Ethel and Victor by far stole that whole show. I mean,
Yeah.
the mom was absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
See, that movie made me realize that Streisand could act, which I wish she had focused on that, because I know there's people that like her singing, but I think her voice could stun a police dog. So anything to keep her from singing, really, anything.
There's a reason that in the one episode of South Park she was in, her voice is a weapon.
Interesting.
There's Mecha Streisand too, right?
Yep. But yeah, that's the episode. Mecha Streisand. It's basically a Godzilla ripoff, but she's part of a government organization trying to get the ancient piece of the triangle, whatever the hell it's supposed to be. It's a triangle that they have to get 3 pieces for.
What is that called?
It's from South Park.
It's a South Park episode. It's a South Park episode, yeah. And
the Mecha Streisand episode of South Park is what he's referring to. It's a metal clad Streisand.
I like
and when the metal Streisand growls, it sounds just like her singing, and it's horrible. But and it showed us that the lead singer of The Cure is the coolest guy ever.
Robert Smith.
Yep, he saves the day.
All right. Anybody
he
have
does
anything?
His own voice in that.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything on Barefoot in the Park or The Way We Were?
I just felt like the way that we were.
I do want to say that I had made my choices before I saw Our Souls at Night, and oh my goodness, that moved way up. The way we were moved down for All Souls at Night to move up.
I thought The Way We Were was great, but it's like I didn't buy it. It was the 30s or whatever. It seemed more like the 60s or 70s.
Yeah, exactly.
Robert Redford's feathered hair.
Yeah.
The way we were is my watch list. When it comes free on something, I'll watch it. It will eventually.
Jeremy, I like your take on it, because all the movies that are very popular, they were just kind of left off your list. And so you can really focus in on like movies about Robert Redford that were not a lot of fluff or had a lot of attention to it. So that's a very interesting take.
I didn't know half these movies existed, so
he came into it absolutely cold, pretty much, except for the Marvel stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize he was in the Marvel movies. Even I didn't know who the fuck played that guy. He was just some guy.
So his career kind of started in 2011 or something.
For Jeremy, yeah.
Hey, I watched Barefoot in the Park second because that was free on Prime. So.
All
right. That brings up Phil with. Let's see, we got Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, and the backup is 3 Days of the Condor.
Yeah, I've spent a lot more time taking notes on 3 Days of the Condor because I thought that John actually was going to have that as his number one, but I do like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid is my favorite, and I fortunately rewatched it today, and I was reminded why it was my favorite. It's just from the beginning to end, the chemistry between Redford and Newman is unmatched. It's like the repartee between those two from the beginning to end, all the way leading up to the tragic end, or what we believe to be the tragic end, was completely familiar.
It's tragic, funny. And it's the end.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
They don't survive. Spoiler.
They don't survive, but they don't show them getting gunned down or anything.
No.
And I think, but the thing that's I love the performances by like Strother Martin. His exit from the movie was so sudden. I'd forgotten about that. That was like really kind of jarring when that happened. But I always like him in movies. He's a great character actor.
That scene right before they jump is the best scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
The 2 or 3 minutes of conversation.
Right. I got vertigo. Actually, Aaron, you'd appreciate this, as they were climbing up that side of the mountain.
Just watching it.
Just watching that, even though it was it was very low resolution, not 3D or anything like that. And I'm like, oh my God. I mean, I would not have been able to handle that. But he.
I was feeling sorry for the horse trying to get up.
Oh
the
yeah,
mountain
the
there.
horse trying to get up.
Yeah.
The I love the way that the way that Butch would lead him on about the next adventure. They were going to go to Australia next, and he talked about the banks being, plumped with lush. Yeah, that was
lush.
Or, and the way that they shared a girlfriend, I thought was very progressive for a movie.
I love that. I love that scene.
Yeah.
Keep her.
Yeah, right.
You're a real gentleman there, Butch. Like it's, but oh my God, I have problems with this movie though. I gotta say, like I am not a fan of westerns to freaking begin with. Like not really. There's only a select few I actually like, but this one just it kind of dragged. Like I feel like a half hour of it could have been cut out and it would have been still the same movie. Like the whole him riding on a bike with her, the whole him riding with a bike on her scene could have been cut the fuck out. Like that was just. Like skip to the end where
and we're getting to the raindrops keep falling on my head.
Right.
That's my
Redford
pet peeve.
had a problem with that. When I listened to his NPR interview, he did not understand why that. You turn on the radio.
He's 100% right.
Yeah, and it's like it was incongruous. It didn't belong. It
did. I mean, the gunfight scenes were awesome. That's the one thing I liked was the gunfight scenes, especially the final one down in South America.
Baccarat placed it squarely in the late '60s, and the movie now lives there forever, and it should be more timeless than that.
Yeah,
and I will say that I like that he knew the guy in the train so well by the second time. That he's like, "Is that you?
Right.
Come out and say hi to me."
Yeah.
He'd
blown him up once or twice by then.
Yeah, that was their second visit.
Well, I like the way they earlier John talked about how they alter, or you might alter, although there was no literature from this, but I like the way that they used still photography with like sepia techniques at the time to
the passage of travel and time.
Yeah, like when they went to New York.
When there were sightseeing and they took the pictures of them in the crowds.
Yeah, all that stuff was just it's just a fantastic movie. But 3 Days of the Condor, I'll try to make it really quick here, but I really liked that movie. I thought that the setting was good. Apparently the setting was supposed to be winter, but they filmed it in spring, and Redford's environmentalist tendencies showed up, and that he was very diligent about the way that the foliage around New York was treated, and no plants were killed and everything. So I thought that was interesting. But I like the way that it portrayed a CIA agent in a very very normal setting. Like really, his job was to read books.
It's like a CIA librarian kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to like a James Bond character, or another spy character from the time. This was a very pedestrian character, very much like him. Of course, he couldn't have ran into Faye Dunaway under any circumstances in the 1970s and not go to bed with her. I mean, that's what I was alluding to before. If you're in the 70s, there's got to be a sex scene in it, which Jane or not Jane, but Faye Dunaway was at the height of her powers at the time. But I like the performances by Cliff Robertson in it were great. John Houseman, and of course Max von Sydow as the main villain. He was awesome.
He's always a good villain.
Yeah, and as it turns out, in the end, he was sort of an anti-hero.
Okay. Gentlemen, I'm gonna thank you for having me.
You're done for the evening?
No, we're about to do Harley's 2 titles, Up Close and Personal and Indecent Proposal. Do you have anything to say about those before you go?
Well, she's off the headset, so
I will say this: 3 Days of the Condor spy game blows that one away. I mean, 3 Days of the Condor, Faye Dunaway should have been in the movie.
Should not have been.
Should not have. I mean, that was just a waste of a character.
Yeah, well, he kind of hijacked her as a way of escaping the.
Well, you need, like you said, she was a good female lead, and she's definitely easy on the eyes. So, I mean, she did what she was supposed to do for the movie back then.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the fight scene was notable in it too. Remember when the
Yeah, that
the
was.
agent visited the apartment in his postal uniform, and that was a pretty tense fight scene. That was great.
But I just liked his character in Spy Game, the CIA character he had there, which was kind of along the lines of his 3 Days of the Condor character.
Never saw Spy Game.
Oh,
you
great.
know what was funny about Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid? You had talked earlier about movies that are based on true events and how that can mess with you. And yeah, from seeing that movie, I always thought, well, they absolutely died in South America. But if you dig into the history, there's no proof of that. They just went there and disappeared. Now, it's likely they died there, but if they did, it's like we just have no idea how.
Yeah.
They went there and they literally vanished.
In fact, there was an episode of one of my favorite TV shows from the 70s, In Search Of, that was about Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid. And they interviewed people that had met others that claimed to be Butch and Sundance, that type of thing. So
yeah, they went
Leonard
south
Nimoy
of the border
treatment.
and pulled an Ambrose Bierce, just gone.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do Harley's next, I guess. Up Close and Personal and Indecent Proposal.
Yeah, I'll take my co-host picked our movies backwards. I'll say that much. I feel like Indecent Proposal should have been. I feel like Indecent Proposal should have been her number one. Because
how
one of the
I wanted
reviews
to strangle Jane Fonda's character in Barefoot in the Park. I want to strangle Woody Harrelson in this one.
Deal's a deal.
I mean, I mean, I don't know. I liked Indecent Proposal. It was I always heard about it, but I never watched it. It just kind of it blew me away kind of how good it was, because I mean Woody Harrelson definitely added to it because I liked his character in it. And I mean, I don't know if I could look at my wife the same too after like doing something like that.
Then,
like that's
then
the
don't
whole.
send her to do it.
But $1 million is $1 million. Like it's I mean the wife kind of like pissed me off a little
Send her
bit
to do
too.
it and deal. You got two options.
But I mean, I don't know. It was better than Up Close and Personal. Up Close and Personal, I'm not a big fan of any movie that has to do with like news broadcasters. Like I hate that movie, Broadcast News. I freaking hate that movie. But
great.
Like, no, it's not.
James
but
L. Brooks.
Up Close, I don't. Yeah. Up Close and Personal was okay though. I mean, I'm not a Michelle Pfeiffer fan to begin with, so I really didn't like her as the female lead. But Robert Redford's role in that was really good. It's funny because you say like how he
You
always
don't find
like
Warren Justice to be a little on the nose, though.
Yeah, it's news broadcast. Of course they're gonna make it on the nose. But like Phil said in the beginning though, like he likes to like always teach actors he's working with like how to be better. It seems like in a lot of his movies he follows that same thing where he's always like the older mentor in a lot of his movies in that period. Like he's always the older mentor trying to teach like the people whatever he's doing, he's trying to teach people like something in each movie. So he's like the wise older gentleman in every movie, basically, that I watched. So I mean, yeah, not the young ones so much, but
you didn't watch anything after.
He didn't watch anything before 2011.
Yeah.
No,
he's just talking about Indecent Proposal though, so I can't drop that on him.
I actually watched the movie from pretty much every decade. I'm pretty sure. I think I watched the movie from every decade that he was acting. So, I mean, I don't know. He seems like that kind of person. I mean, he always wanted to teach people how to do things. I mean, I thought Jeremiah Johnson was on somebody's list in this too, but I guess not. I thought it was on Phil's or something originally, but
I like Jeremiah Johnson. I feel like
it was on the list of movies I watched before we started making nominations.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, I mean, well, I watched it because of that and because it was free. So, I mean, it was that's what I brought on. That's a freaking amazing movie. I love those are the westerns I like when it's about like discovery in like the West before they're settled. Like that's the western movies I love. Fighting with the Native Americans and like fighting with animals, like. That bear chase scene is one of the best scenes I've ever seen in my life. That's hilarious. If bear chases him right into the freaking cabin. It's hilarious. It's freaking hilarious. But Indecent, yeah.
Go ahead.
Good. I was gonna say, leave it to Harley. Harley always chooses a movie about cheating, about like infidelity. It's always Harley's thing in every freaking thing we do. Well, she didn't one of the other ones we did too. I can't think what the hell it is, but she picked the one about cheating. I'm like, I even messaged her. I'm like, is every movie you pick for these things about infidelity? Like,
well, Indecent Proposal. I mean, that I remember when that came out, and that did get people talking. Everywhere you
It
go,
was a
it's like,
sensation.
well, what would you do? It's like, okay.
well,
What's your price? Do you have a price?
Yeah.
I saw a review on Letterboxd when I was going to put that movie on, and it's like someone made a comment. They're like in the 70s, I would sleep with Robert Redford for $5. In the 90s, maybe 50. And even now, I think they made right before he died, but like even now, I'd sleep with them for $100.
Huh. Well, another one was what was the one with they killed the
Are they
rabbit?
paying the $100?
Possibly.
Fatal Attraction had that same kind of resonance also.
Yeah.
See, the only thing the reason I didn't like Indecent Proposal has nothing to do with the movie itself. I got into stand-up comedy in 97. And even at that point, 1 out of every 3 comics had an indecent proposal joke.
Yeah.
And most of them were bad. And it's just one of those things that I lost my taste for it.
Well, I liked Up Close and Personal. We watched that like last night, or maybe it was Friday night.
It was last night. I never you messaging it.
Okay.
Yeah. I enjoy Up Close and Personal, but I don't think it's a particularly good movie. It's like popcorn.
Yeah.
It's predictable. You know she's gonna end up being like a major news anchor by the end of it, and something's gonna happen to him. Like you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's one of my wife's favorites, so I've seen it 100 times.
It's Anchorman, but not as funny.
There you go.
Oh God! Don't even compare to Anchorman. Anchorman's fucking golden. You go back to Horror Island. Like freaking Anchorman is one of the most quotable movies of all time.
What's got the best gang fight I ever saw in my life?
The second one's better. The second one's better.
Well, I don't know if I've
so many cameos.
There's a sequel to Anchorman?
Yeah, Anchorman 2, The Legend Continues.
I didn't know that. I didn't watch that one.
There are so many cameos in the fight scene in that one. Oh my God. Like everybody from SNL is in that fight scene.
Huh. Well, I do know I enjoyed watching Michelle Pfeiffer a lot more than I did a geriatric Jane Fonda sex scene. So
yeah.
That definitely was better.
Yeah.
Well, there were some good cameos up close and personal. I like that the wife from West Wing, the president's wife from West Wing, was in it. Like that kind of like blew me away that she actually was in that movie.
Isn't Jack Nicholson like the big news guy in it?
No,
I'm confusing that with another movie.
Joe
confusing that with broadcast news.
Joe Montana.
I confused that with broadcast news.
Oh, yeah, I know. And the bald guy who was in Meet the Parents was like, I like his role in it too, because when he walks in his office and there's like, and Robert Redford's like, "Hey, long time, buddy," as he's on top of Michelle Pfeiffer, half naked, like it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah, I remember that scene. Yeah. Well, we had to look it up. We had to look up their ages. Michelle Pfeiffer was like 37. And I believe Redford was like 68.
Yeah, it had to have been in his 60s.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's kind of mentoring. He's mentoring type of relationships where you always end up sleep with them.
Yeah.
But
you're joking, but I think some of the mentoring stuff comes from the fact that, he was in this Sundance Film Institute. I think he did a lot of mentoring back then.
Yeah.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah.
So,
I mean, but that was also her post. That was her post Catwoman. So her heydays were over.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yowza.
You thought her heyday was over in that movie?
Yeah, like you just erased her.
Yeah. I thought she was. Yeah, I thought she was okay.
Yeah.
I thought she was okay.
I
It's
haven't seen her
before What
much
Lies
since then.
Beneath, isn't it?
Yeah.
I haven't seen her much since then. So
Yeah.
if she's even active anymore, I really don't know if she is.
She's in the Ant-Man movies, isn't she?
Oh, she does play. Yeah, she plays Hank Pym's wife. Not Hank Pym.
Mr. I associate everything with Marvel.
She plays Hank Pym's wife. She was in one movie out of 3. Like, come on.
Wasn't she
She's
in
the
Sex
original
and the
Wasp.
City?
I don't know. I never watched Sex and the City.
Never. My mom watches all the time, but I have no idea. I
don't
don't
know.
remember ever seeing her.
She might have had a role in there. I can't remember.
Wouldn't surprise me, honestly.
The last role I remember her was from there was a horror movie like in the mid 2000s. Was that What Lies Beneath? Maybe.
Yeah, with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
She actually just did a movie last.
I think she's beginning
I
to
can't remember the name of it.
suspect something. Who's that? Your wife. Creepy movie.
Yeah, I think we might have saw that at the theater actually. Well, so
last one's me.
Oh yeah. My bad, Aaron. I thought we were.
That's right. My primary was Quiz Show, and my backup is The Sting. I don't believe nobody chose The Sting.
If I knew it existed before this, I might have.
Yeah, I hadn't seen The Sting in my life up until this point.
Really?
So yeah, so I was excited to finally sit down and watch it, and yeah, a little twist ending in the end was kind of cool.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I dug the whole movie. I really did dig The Sting, but Quiz Show was something else entirely. I do dig game shows and trivia type things, but I don't know. It seems like every scene in this is just amazing. And John Turturro was, I think it's probably the first thing I ever saw him in. Ray Fiennes is really good in it. I don't know.
John Turturro is good in every movie he's in. I cannot think of one.
Honestly, I made a bracket for him because after the request of somebody else, and like I was surprised at all the movies he was in that I didn't even realize he was in. So like I'm like, oh yeah, that was him. Like he's one of the most versatile actors you'll ever see. And it's funny because I knew him from Adam Sandler movies originally growing up.
Oh brother,
didn't even realize he's in Adam Sandler movies.
Oh he's in a lot of Adam Sandler movies. Like Adam Sandler and him are buddies.
Yeah, he was on Monk. He played Monk's brother.
Yeah, he's Monk's brother. That was really good.
He's on Severance.
He's on Severance.
Yeah, he's a great actor.
He was in the underappreciated To Live and Die in L.A. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, Bill, you like Severance? Did you like it?
Yeah, I do like Severance. Oh, you said Bill. Bill, I'm sorry. John.
No, I said Phil.
Oh,
I liked it too.
Oh, you liked it too, Bill? I thought it was good.
Yeah, I don't necessarily understand everything about it, but I enjoy it.
Yes, I do. Yeah, that's my sentiments, Aaron. I don't understand what's really going on, but
you feel like it's leading.
I hope it pays off somewhere. I hope we find out what the goats are for,
or what they're actually doing.
Yeah, what the hell is going on?
Right. Well, I think that's another show where the character development and everything like that kind of overshadows the plot almost. It's
yeah.
I hate Deuce, gentlemen, but I got a barking dog and a crying baby, so I sent you my rankings, Aaron. I gotta go. This took a little bit longer than I thought I was going to tonight, so I gotta bounce.
Cheers.
All right, Jeremy. Thank you.
I'll pop them in there.
Maniacal
good seeing you again, Bill. Good seeing you again, Bill. Nice meeting you, John.
Nice seeing you too, Jeremy.
See you guys.
So, anyway, I don't know much else to say about Quiz Show that people probably didn't already know about. The scandal going in. That
I
think you should have flipped. My bad. I think you should have flipped your rankings. I thought Sting was a much better show.
I figured somebody would pick The Sting, and I wanted to make sure that Quiz Show got in there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a good movie.
Yeah.
One of those that I went into thinking, it'll be okay, and I was just blown away by how good it was.
Yeah, likewise. And I always liked Rob Morrow. I don't know what the accent is he's doing here. It's sort of a Boston thing.
Right. Yeah.
His accent was probably the weakest link in that movie for me. And I don't know if it was a legit accent that he was doing or not, but it kind of threw me, maybe because I know him from
somebody
other
question
stuff.
his accent and he just kind of laughed it off in the movie?
Maybe. Yeah.
Like I seem to recall, I just saw it like yesterday, and someone, is that a New England accent or is that a Brooklyn accent? And he just kind of laughed it off and never even replied.
Yeah,
kind of a nod to the.
I think he lived in Brooklyn and went to Harvard.
Yeah, but he was kind of a bulldog. I liked his character, and I thought, like you said, Turturro was awesome, and Ralph Fiennes. I don't know. I've never really liked Ralph Fiennes and too much, but he's perfect as Van Doren. I mean, he's like epitomized wealth and
privilege.
privilege. Yeah. So that was a really good movie.
Jeremy would have known him as Voldemort.
Yeah.
So shall we take our break and rank?
Yeah, I guess we should.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and I'll pause it. I think I can do that without any. Oh, was I premature, Aaron, or is that all the votes are in?
All the votes are in.
All the votes are in. We're in our sophisticated database system that's going to come up with the GOAT of the Robert Redford movies.
No tabulation music.
I'll count down. I'll count down from number 5.
Yeah.
Number 5, Barefoot in the Park with 54 points. Number 4, Ordinary People with 58 points. Number 3, Sneakers with 71 points. Number 2, Quiz Show with 78 points. And number 1, do we have anybody wants to guess? Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid with 83 points. Points.
Not a shocker. But some of the other high ranking, like number 2, you said was Quiz Show?
Yeah.
Wow. Great appreciation for that piece of work there. Number 2, that's pretty good. For a movie that he did not even appear in. That's pretty good.
Yep. All the President's Men got 2 number 1s and it ended up number 8.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Well, I think the point is we've talked about some great movies here. Butch Cassidy and Sundance Kid, it stands not only as a box office hit, but a seminal movie for him. It converted Robert Redford from a struggling actor to a world famous actor and catapulted him. It chronicled an era of American history that people romanticize and love about the whole hole in the wall gang in that era out in Utah, and it's an appropriate number 1, I think. I don't think that
raindrops keep falling on my head.
Except for that, we don't need that. All right. Well, this has been fantastic.
You didn't think it fit perfectly, Aaron?
I did not.
No?
I'm okay with the bicycle, but the raindrops, it wasn't even raining.
Right. That is true. It probably doesn't rain very often, in fact, in that area.
Probably snows.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks everybody. It's been fun.
Yeah.
It's always been fun. By the way, Aaron wanted to give you a huge congratulations.
Thank you.
Saw that you're getting to move jobs and you seem very happy about it.
Yeah, I'm stoked about that.
Right.
So my Disney contract ends February 20th, and I start at Leica Studios on February 23rd. They're a stop motion animation company owned by Phil Knight, the guy who owns Nike. His son is a director and an animator, and he's the president and CEO of the company. And since it's a billionaire's passion project, hopefully there won't be any layoffs.
It's fantastic.
And it's really cool. I'm stoked. They're the studio that did Coraline and Paranorman and the Box Trolls and Kubo and the Two Strings.
All those movies.
I haven't seen any of them yet. I'm going to have to watch them all before I start.
I suggest you watch them before you.
Absolutely. Got about 3.5 weeks.
You got to be an ambassador here.
Yeah. And the
Nick
next
about
movie
it.
is going to be called Wildwood, and that comes out
Ooh.
around Halloween.
Ooh.
Nice.
Well, congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yep. All right. So, John, where can we find your work? Or where can we find you?
I'm pretty easy across all social media. John Wayne S III, pretty much Facebook, Instagram, everything. Also follow my AI series. Then There Was. It's a political drama about a guy who's a mayor who wants to run for Senate, but he keeps having to tie all these loose ends together. So we're episode 3 and about 75,000 views. So I'm
Oh, wow.
hoping that it keeps going in the direction it's going.
Where do people find that?
On Instagram, Then There Was the series.
Then There Was the series on Instagram.
Mhm.
All right.
Congratulations
Then
on
there
that.
was
That's
series, no the, just
Then There
series.
Was series.
If you go to my Instagram page, you'll see, it highlighted. You could click on it.
Okay. Then Family Plot. Where can we find you?
Any place you get in your podcatcher, look up Family Plot Podcast, you'll find us. If you look up Ardeen Bose on Amazon, you'll find my book, Map of Hollows. And I'm getting ready to do I'm getting ready to drop in February my first full-length book, just one big story called The Red Cap Case. And it's actually going to be the first of a series, and that'll come out mid-February-ish, it looks like. So,
All right. And where can people find your stripper video?
YouTube.
Well, don't worry, I'm going to play it right here.
Look up. Find me on Facebook.
If you want to see more of Dean.
More of Dean than you ever would have imagined.
Bill, do you have anything you'd like to promote?
Hey, you know what? You can find me in room B225, molding today's youth, because I am the future of America still right now.
You should move to room 222. It was a better show.
All right. Well, I guess that wraps it up. Our next one is to be determined, but it could be the Coen brothers, I think. We also have Gene Hackman is also passed. That's someone that we might be.
Yeah, he was the coach in Downhill Racer.
Yeah.
That was an interesting movie.
We got Rob Reiner too.
Rob
Reiner too.
Right. I didn't necessarily go.
Give me that. I'll talk about The Princess Bride for years. I love that movie.
Yeah, we weren't necessarily going down, like Rock and Roll Heaven, going after, profiling deceased.
Yeah, you don't have to be dead to be featured, but
it helps.
I've set a preference by moving Redford to the front of the line here. Set precedent.
So we'll fall on something. We'll decide on something between the next one of these. But we really appreciate everybody participating, and
thank you all.
You all have a good rest of your evening.
Yeah. Good night, Lisa.
You too. Nice meeting you, John. Dean.
Good night, Harley, wherever you are.
Nice meeting you, Bill, John.
Thanks, John. Thanks, Dean, Bill.
I'm going to check out your family podcast. I like paranormal.
Yeah.
Cool.
You'll like it.
All right. Have a good one.
All right. See you guys.